All right. What is going on, all you hollow table heroes? It's your boy Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming. We're back with another Imperial Military podcast show, and we're gonna go over the free-to-play accounts today. Looks like I'm assuming Evo fell asleep on me. I don't know. Yeah, he hasn't popped up. So I'm assuming he has fallen asleep. Hasn't responded to any of my messages. Actually, let's see. Let's call him real quick. Let's call him.
Message from the dark side there is.
Let's see. Let's see if we wake him up. I think he's asleep. He may pop in here soon. I think he just realized what time it was. Alright, so it's been kind of sleepy out there, you know, no content. I want to time to wipe the sleep out of our eyes, guys. We got some new content coming up. Geonosia's territory battles. Lightside is coming, and some possible really exciting news. Something that's a little bit long overdue, my friends. So before we get into that, as always, my friends, we can go ahead and hit that intro, baby. Alright, welcome back. Welcome. What is going on here? Still no Evo. Okay, so it's the IMPS account, IMPS Itachi. Like the rest of the world right now when it comes to SWGOH. Alright, can we... Thank you, there we go. Alright, so right now I'm ranked 208th in Arena and 19th in Fleet Arena. Still running those bugs, those GOs in Arena right now, and as you can see I got moved on to the Chimera, still with the bugs for Fleet Arena. So Division 8, we're ranked 271st, 271 on the championship. Rayson, what's up, brother? Whoop, whoop. Good to see you. Haven't seen you on in a while. How's school and everything going for you, man? Hopefully it's going well. So yeah, that's how we're doing right now. What's this? So let's finally back. Nice, man. Nice. Glad to see you back. Hopefully Evo is going to be joining us here soon, shortly. He just texted me, so he'll be on soon. So Cantina battles, Lightside battles, Darkside battles haven't changed. Still where we're at on those, which is done. We've gone through everything. I need to go back and 3-star a couple of things in Lightside and Darkside battles. Just found out I'm going to Central America for Christmas break. Nice, man. Where are you going? Where in Central America are you going? There's Evo. Alright, let me move some stuff around. Whoop. Let's get Evo on here. Ah, there you are. Hello, friend. How are you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, I'm good. Rested.
Rested? You feeling rested? That's good.
Yeah.
We're live.
I figured.
There's Evo. A little late to the party, but that's okay. Let me catch up with what Rayson is saying here. We're just visiting the whole place itself. All of Central America? Man, that's cool. Any particular destinations you're going into in Central America, my friend? So we got Evo on. Evo's here.
Looks like everything's got an update. So
Yeah. We didn't go through too much so far. Just the arena ranks. 208 on Arena and 19th on Fleet Arena. Fleet Arena. Rayson says the beaches, duh, lol. Nice, man, nice. South America is very, very beautiful. Alright, so moving on to ships. Fleet battles. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I did hit that 4E, 3-starred it. I went back and 3-starred Scion's 4D because I didn't have that 3-starred. And I almost got through this 5E the other day, but I couldn't. The TIE Fighters are a thing, man. It's not cool. Not cool at all. We're trying to get through 5, so we get to 5 hard. Obviously, we unlock Shock T there, B1 Battle Droid, get into Nest, and there's a Zeta thing at the end. So, trying to get into those. We'll go over my ships here in a little bit, but let's delve into these characters. We got GMY starting on Thursday, and Jolie Bindo is 4 shards away, my friends, from 7 stars. It's about time. Talk about a long farm, man. It's long. It's just it's long. Rayson says AI TIE fighters are the worst. My fiance says things are the worst a lot. I just hear her voice in my head right now. It's the worst. I did get Padme to 6 stars, so that's fun. Got that second Zeta on her, so she is maxed out on her abilities. We'll get through this stuff here right now. So let's go by faction. Starting out with Bounty Hunters. Rayson says, speaking of farms, I got a G12 CLS Papa, Palpatine, and Thrawn. Next is either Yoda or Revan. I would go Revan first, then Yoda. Very nice, sir. Very, very nice. All right, so Bounty Hunters, Jango Fett's about to hit 6 stars. Ladies and gentlemen, 68 out of 85. Bosk is at 1 out of 30, so he's at 3 stars. We're headed to that 4 stars. And got him to gear 7. Jango Fett, Boba Fett are both gear 8. Dengar, Greedo, and Cad Bane are all gear 9. As far as abilities, we haven't maxed anything out except for a payout here on Jango Fett. Bosk is all at 7s. Just got him unlocked, so not quite there yet. Maxed out Boba Fett's leadership ability because he is my leader. And then everything else is just hanging there on the fringes of 7. Dengar is pretty much the same. We're not going to touch his leadership ability. You don't need to. But everything else is just waiting on those Omegas. And Dengar's payout is waiting on the Omega for that. And then Grizzly Veteran is going to be waiting for that Zeta. Greedo is pretty much the same thing except for his payout, so we'll probably put some of these payouts on Greedo. He's about to hit gear 10 here. He's one piece away. Doggone stun guns, man. Stun guns for days. That's probably not going on Greedo. That's probably going on my General Kenobi. Because he needs so many. Cad Bane, for the most part, is the same. Let's just fix that there. So gear 9, 2 pieces away from gear 10, so he's doing real well as well. So those are my Bounty Hunters. Moving on to Empire. I haven't really done much with Empire. Headed towards 7 stars on Range Trooper. Man, what is going on here with my video?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. It was a little choppy there for a minute.
Okay, there we go. I think got too much stuff going on with the internet. It says error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, really? Question doesn't pertain to the game. Any laptops you'd recommend for college? What do you have you decided on your major yet, Rayson? So I'd say that depends on a lot of the things. Because there are a couple things that are good for college. You got MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros are pretty good. Criminal justice, specifically Homeland Security and terrorism. So, I mean, really, Lenovo, any of the Lenovo computers are going to be good. You're probably talking about between $650 to $700 for a decent one. MacBook Air, lower end MacBook Pros will be fine for you, man. Also depends on what you're trying to do, if you're just going to be doing schoolwork on it, or if you're trying to do other things. So if you're trying to do gaming and stuff like that, I'd say look into an MSI computer laptop or like an Asus gaming laptop for stuff like that. All right, so here's my Empire. Range Troopers at 36 out of 100, so he's on that 7-star march. And we're going to have Imperial Troopers here soon. We'll show them in a little bit. But outside of that, I haven't really touched these guys. Grand Admiral Thrawn's still sitting at Gear 9. Need to take him up to Gear 10. Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine's at Gear 10. About to go to Gear 11. So yeah, he's looking pretty decent there. Tarkin, we need to do some work on. He's at Gear 8. We're almost ready to go to Gear 9. This Mark 5 right here, man. These things... Whoa, 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 whoa. These are only from raids. So, it makes it a little tougher to get those pieces. And I have other characters that need that right now. So he's kind of just sitting in the wind on that stuff to go to Gear 9. Colonel Stark is at 7 stars in Gear 7. He needs to go to Gear 8, but we're not working on him right now, so when I start working on him, we will do that. Magma Trooper hit 7 stars. Like I said, I'm not really working on these guys yet, but I will soon. I will start doing these guys soon. Veers still needs to go to 7 stars. He's at 3 out of 100, but not farming him right now. Snow Trooper's about to hit 7 stars, 88 out of 100. On his way to Gear 7 as well. And then you got TIE Fighter Pilot, who I will be working on soon because he does have a ship. 63 out of 65 for 5 stars. So that's how my Empire's looking. That is how those guys are looking. Let's move on to... Ewoks are really my next project on this account. You can see you've got Shards for Low Grade, Poplo, Wicket, and these guys are going to take a while, and Ewok Elder. And then we still have Chief Chirpa. The First Order. Not much going on here. Phasma is one of my farms out of one of the stores, which is almost done there. But not activating him anytime soon. He does have a ship, so that is one of the reasons for Phasma, and I do believe we're probably going to be getting a First Order capital ship coming up soon this quarter. Galactic Republic, G-Rep. We got Padme Amidala. She's at 6 stars, Gear 8. All maxed out. Miggity maxed. So, just got to work on gear and her mods. We got all the right mods on her. Just got to continue to upgrade them. And she's doing some good things for us in Grand Arena. So, really excited about her. GMY Grandmaster Yoda, that green monster, is coming back this Thursday. We will be ready. Raysun says, almost done with the Viagra twins. I just need veteran Chewie. then I can start on Geo Brute. So, yeah, those Viagra twins, they became a lot easier to farm. Whoa. They became a lot easier to farm here recently with the move down to Tier 5 and Cantina, which is really good for them. Let's see what else we got here. So Grandmaster Yoda, he's on his way to Gear 11. He's Gear 10 right now. Still got some work to do on his mods and things like that. Jinkin's about to hit 6 stars. We're 2 shards away here. And again, working on these MK5 AKT stun guns. All the stun guns for Kenobi. It's ridiculous. The droid collar. See? Another character that needs that droid collar. But the rest of his abilities are maxed out except for his Zeta. Which we'll be doing soon for that Galactic Republic team. Ahsoka Tano, 7 stars, as you all know. She's on her march to Gear 10. She's 1 piece away, actually. Oh, I could probably do this right now. Maybe. Let's see if I can get it. Nope. Couldn't get it. Boom, there we go. Let's go ahead and hit that upgrade button. Upgrade you. Alright, she needs gear. Or not gear, mods. It's looking pretty weak on those mods.
Nice.
Huh?
Looks like one of my characters.
She needs mods. So I've been starting to farm the mods for her. Just got her Gear 10. There we go. R2-D2 is looking a little sad here. Level 1, no gear on him yet. I haven't leveled him up. I've been a little conscientious of my galactic power because we kind of got off to a strong start with all the Zetas we popped on people. So I'm trying to calm down just a little bit. Barasafi's about to hit 6 stars. Excited about that. Finally start gearing her for the Galactic Republic to go in there with that Padme Amidala team. And the rest of these guys don't care about that much. Now, one thing I do want to take a quick break and talk about is Mace Windu. So, if you didn't see the post here recently, Geonosian's Territory Battles Lightside is being moved to December. It's supposed to come out this month. I'm assuming they're working out some bugs and things like that. They specifically say in that post to do battles with legendary Jedi, such as General Anakin Skywalker, General Kenobi, and Mace Windu. This is probably one of the worst characters in the game, and he is a fleet commander, and he is well overdue for a rework. So, we'll probably see a rework for Mace Windu with Geonosia's Battles Lightside. There's really no point for people to take this character up to G13, and if CG continues on the trend that they have been doing, which are making some of these older characters better in order to help incentivize you on farming them, gearing them, and taking them to Gear 13 and putting on their relics and things like that. So I would not want to spend any energy or gear and stuff on this particular character outside of his ship is okay as a fleet commander on the Galactic Republic. Definitely a placeholder for General Kenobi's Negotiator, which is a much better capital ship for the Galactic Republic. So, but if they do make this character more viable, especially with what is it, Kai Amunde? I can't even say his name. Let me look it up real quick. Mundi.
I don't even know who you're talking about. So you lost me.
He is part of the Kai Adai Munde. I'll bring it up here in a minute.
God bless you.
Let's bring up Wikipedia. All right, this guy. So, Kai Adai Mundi. Yeah, this guy. He was a Jedi Master and a member of the Jedi High Council during the last years of the Galactic Republic. So this guy's going to be really cool. They kind of hinted to him in a podcast, or actually talked about him in a podcast, and some of his kit of how he's going to be able to do, what is that thing that, Count Dooku has. The Makashi? Master Makashi? And there's another battle, so which is a defensive stance, is Makashi. But he is going to be able to do another stance, which is an offensive stance. So he's going to be able to switch in between defensive and offensive stances. So that is really, really exciting. And of course, he is a Galactic Republic Jedi. And they talk about being able to do more Galactic Republic Jedi specifically for territory battles Lightside on Geonosis. Alright. Let's go to my Geos. Speaking of Geonosis. So 6-star Brood Alpha. Whoop whoop. Two shards out of 100 for that 7-star. As you all know, the rest of these guys are 7 stars. Still haven't been able to gear 12 Sunfag. I thought I would be able to by now, but just been working on some other stuff. And as opposed to this gear, we are going to get into the gear here soon for these characters and take kind of a break before I go into Ewoks. I just want to bring everyone up and get a nice little backbone there of my roster. So Imperial Troopers, these guys are looking sweet outside of their gear, but they're almost all 7 stars, which is really exciting and really is going to be because these guys have just been kind of farming in the background. So these guys, I'm actually going to finish these off before we go to Ewoks, just so that I can, go ahead and Zeta Veer, Zeta Colonel Stark, get their mod straight, go through, max out their abilities, do Omegas on their abilities and things like that. Range Trooper, Magma Trooper, Snow Trooper, Veers, and Colonel Stark. And really get these guys ready for Grand Arena ready, to be honest with you. Grand Arena ready, Territory Wars ready, and Territory Battles, Dark Side, because they are needed for that. So we want to get that rocking and rolling as well. Nah, Jawas, we're just going to skip those guys. Jedi. So, that's the Sean 7 stars. Jolie Bindel, we need 4 more shards. Hopefully I get that tomorrow, as tomorrow's Wednesday, or Thursday before I do the event to come back to get that 7-star Grandmaster Yoda. Excuse me. Yep, needed that. All right, and as I said, General Kenobi is 2 shards away. So next raid, I'll be able to go ahead and pop him over to 6 stars, and then we're on our 7-star mark for him. But I love Bastila Shan, Jolie Bindo, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, and Ahsoka Tano, all at 7 stars, to go ahead and do that GMY event and get my 7-star Grandmaster Yoda. That green monster, y'all, coming to y'all on the hollow tables. Y'all know what it is. Night Sisters don't have Old Republic. So let's take a look at the rest of my Old Republic. As you see, Carthanasi is ready to be activated, and I'm not going to touch that button yet. But T3M4 is on his way to 6 stars. And then we can go back over to Mission Val and complete her at 7, and then finish off T3M4. And then all I have to do is gear these 3 guys, because Bastila's at gear 11. Jolie's at gear 11. And as you can see, their mods are golden. It's golden. It's them gold mods. Them gold mods. They're looking real clean though. But I do need to get those guys up to gear 12 in order to do our 6.E mods. So that will be next for those guys. I do need to do some follow-up work here on Basilisk Shawn with some of her abilities and placing Omegas on them. Jolie Bindo is maxed out here, so he is very close. Moving on. Let's skip Phoenix. We'll go right to Rebels. As you can see here, I got my Rogue One team up here that I need to start doing gear on. Jenna Urso is getting close to hitting 6 stars. Cassian is on his way to 7 stars. And so when I take this break from really farming, I'm going to go back, finish off some of these characters for ships. Rebel Scarab Rebel Pathfinder, Wedge Antilles, Sabine Wren, right there. And also doing their gear. I'm going to take these guys up to gear 11. We're going to stop there at gear 11. Not going to go past that for the time being. Put Zetas on and things of that nature. So I'll have some, pretty decent Rebel teams for Grand Arena. But these guys are all ships. This is crazy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 characters for Rebel ships, and really it's 16 if you count Han Solo and Chewbacca for the Millennium Falcon. That's the Rebel fleet right there, and you got all these characters, 16 characters to gear, do mods, do abilities, and all that stuff. So we're gonna take these guys all up to gear 11. The reason for gear 11, if you don't know, is so that we can max out their special abilities on the ships themselves. So take these guys up to gear 11. Zetas help. Having their abilities maxed out helps. Having their mods maxed out helps. Getting the gear 12, gear 13, all that's going to help with the overall power of those ships. So we're going to do gear 11 for the time being. This is also going to make them pretty formidable for defensive purposes, or maybe even offensive purposes for Grand Arena, and just gives us some more teams to play around with, which I like. I like it a lot. So if you look at my Rogue One, we've got a full Rogue One team here once we get gear and stuff, and I think they'll do pretty darn good. Double tank, I like it. All right, what am I missing here? Separatist General Grievous is ready to be activated along with Magna Guard and B2 Super Battle Droid, but we're not going to do that yet because we're still missing Droideka and B1 Battle Droid. And I gotta start working on some Sith as well. Darth Traya is about to be unlocked. 138 out of 145 shards. And I don't have a Sith team to go with these guys. So, to go with her. So, really want that Sith Triumvirate. So, Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus. So, it may be a while till we actually use her. I'm definitely going to probably activate her and start gearing her. Probably not working on her abilities as much. So those are my characters. Let's pop over to ships. I really like my ships. This is a pride and joy for me right now. Let's just look at this real quick. I want to look at my rebels. Rebels on rebels on rebels. So we one chart away from 7-star in Ghost. Phantom 2 is already 7 stars. Biggs is 7 stars. Biston is about halfway to 7 stars. Wedge's ship is 7 stars. Cassian's U-Wing is 18 shards away from 7 stars. Home 1 is at 6 stars. This is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, that my rebels look like this. Just got to work on gear for the underlying characters because they require so many characters for these rebel ships. Oh my goodness. Compared to, let's go to Dark Side. Whoa. Compared to these guys, and these guys are amazing. These Geonosians that can fit into pretty much almost any fleet commander. It's ridiculous. They're fantastic though. So we're finishing off these guys, trying to get those check marks on these. So I need this basic air superiority and this crew ability here prime target so that stun can't be resisted. That's going to be first. Woo! That's going to be first, and then I'll go over to his basic on Sunfax, Genos, and Starfighter. Spy is going to be the same way. We're going to do his crew ability, the surprise shot, and then I'll go back over to his basic. And then same thing with soldiers. I actually may do soldiers basic ability first because of how much he assists when during the battle. So working on Vulture Droid here as well. We need to finish off his abilities. And then I need to do the same with Hyena Bomber, getting that up to 85 and finishing off its abilities as well. So, Vulture Droid is farmable now, which is nice. Now, this is by far my best account with fleets. Oh man, excuse me. I got Houndstooth is about to hit 6 stars, which is nice. 73 out of 85. Chimera is at 6 stars. We were able to do that. Executrix is at 6 stars. Home One is at 6 stars. Imperial TIE Fighter is at 6 stars and halfway to 7 stars. So we're starting to round out our fleets quite nicely here. Let's look at the rest of our light side. Just start farming some of these old Republic guys. Sokotano ship is over here ready to be activated. Obviously, this was just a... man, my throat is really dry. This was just an event that happened, the BTLB Y-Wing. And then we got Plo Koon's Starfighter here. I gotta start working on Anakin's ETA Starfighter as well, as he's going to be going into that Galactic Republic team with Padme. Now, one thing I do need to really start focusing on here soon are going to be bounty hunters, so we can get that Millennium Falcon. Obviously, Houndstooth is already going, but everyone else I'm quite behind on. Slave 1, IG-2000, and Xanadu Blood. So, Slave 1, I believe, is only on fleets. Yeah, 2B. And then we've got IG-2000. Unfortunately, we already have Poggle, so we're going to get a whole bunch of extra shards for Poggle. Lightside hard, 6E hard. And then Xanadu Blood. The nice thing about Xanadu Blood is we get to farm Droideka at the same time, which I'm actually pretty excited about, but it's on 8B hard light side. So I just got to decide when I really want to start farming these guys. IG-88 I haven't farmed at all yet, so I do need to start farming him as well as a character. So those are my ships, those are my characters. I think I'm doing pretty well on this for free-to-play count at, 33 weeks, 34 weeks. We're doing pretty darn good, man. Pretty darn good. So, Eva, welcome, man. How you doing?
Good.
Good, good.
I'm a little disappointed Peasky's not on, because I wanted to...
I know, he said he was going to be on tonight, and he's not on. But Raysun is on. I'm really excited about that. Love Raysun, man.
Because, yeah, Peasky started a new account.
Oh.
And I started with him, and I'm pretty sure...
Thank you, baby.
I'm trying to remember the name of his account. Pretty sure somehow I, like, just shot past him. I don't know how. I don't know if he stopped or what. Because this is him here. This Real Nix.
Okay.
And he's 37. And he started, like, probably half a day before me. And I'm at 43. So, I don't know. He's ranked 797 on his squad arena. I'm up at 137. So, not really sure what's going on over there. But that's fine. So, yeah.
Telling you, bud.
All right. Well, pretty much just jump right into the characters, I think. Nothing new going on any battles or anything. So let's just jump right in here, see how everything's going.
Sounds good.
No movement on bounty hunters. They're all still kind of sitting in the same spot. I haven't progressed Bosk any further. I am farming him now, though, so I'm farming Django and Bosk every day. That started this week.
Nice.
So Django will start getting up there, and Bosk's ship will start getting up there, and everything else. So I'm excited to be working on Bosk, just because his ship is already helping me in Grand Arena, or in my ship arena. So
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to get that up there. No movement on Empire. I did unlock General Veers, but
Nice.
I haven't activated him yet, so it's just kind of chilling there. I have not started on Ewoks at all. A few farms on Wicket because he has the Sun Guns on his node, but outside of that, no movement there. Similar with First Order, I am working on Captain Phasma, but I'm not activating yet. First Order Officer is done. Technically, I'm 4 shards away from 7-star, but I figured I'd leave it there because I'll get random shards for him every now and then. Doing like what was it, the Galactic Wars? What's Galactic War, right? This thing over here. Yeah, Galactic
Yeah,
Wars.
Galactic War.
So he'll round out, or I just might need to buy 5 more shards of it. But until I go to activate him, I don't really need him.
Yeah.
Where were we? First Order. Crew still sitting down at 4-star. Kylo Ren he's at 5-star. What, about halfway through 6-star?
Okay.
Like I said, working on Phasma now, so they're getting there. Not looking too bad. Galactic Republic, I have not put much movement on. I have Padme, but I haven't done anything with her. I grab some Ahsoka shards when I see her. Obviously Yoda this week. Kenobi we're getting every week. So it's really not bad. I try to grab Barriss every now and then when I see her, but because I'm saving my shards to finish off Jin, I don't always get a chance to grab Barriss. So once Jin is done, I'll be able to grab some more Barriss. But yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting with that. Geos are who I've been working on for gear. So we've got 10, 10, 10, 9, sorry, 11 for Soldier.
Nice.
So everybody's slowly moving up. Spy is almost at gear 11. Working on getting Sunfac to gear 10 right now, and then I'll go finish off. I'm just kind of moving everybody up at the same level, so
Gotcha.
I'll get Sunfac up to 10, and then move Spy to 11, and start moving everybody else. Geonosis Soldier is almost 7 stars. I need to find him 2 more times and get him 7 stars. Oh, look, there he is, and I don't have shards for him. So, he's there. He's almost there. Excited about that. Jedi.
Jedi.
Let's see, 1, 2. Oh, I didn't actually click the button.
Oh, look at you.
Jolie Bindo, 7 star.
Nice.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then Ezra, Kanan. So there's my 5 7 stars. So I will be able to get Yoda when he comes around.
Very nice, sir.
Yeah, excited about that. Just give me just ready for Revan. One Revan. Speaking of Revan, Old Republic, Mission Val, 1 shard away from 7 stars.
Wow.
1 shard.
Very nice.
1 shard. So, as soon as Mission Val is done tomorrow, I'll be working on T3M4. I'm halfway to 5 star for him. He's on a lower node than Mission is, so hopefully it won't take as long as Mission did. But yeah, moving on along.
So I am curious to see how that works out because I'm about to hit 6 stars on him, and then I'm popping over to Mission to finish her off to 7 stars.
So you have, so you're about to hit 6 star. How many shards away are you? Do you know?
Give me a minute. I'm battling Night Sisters in Arena.
You jerk.
I'm trying to get these like 25 arena wins for the feats and Grand Arena. All right, just finished up. Victory. So let's see here. Old Republic.
I'm curious.
I'm at 69 out of 85.
69 out of 85, so you're 11. So that means you have, is Mission at like 0 out of 100?
No, she's at 8 out of 100.
Okay. So 3. So you have 203 shards to go to finish off your team. Well, not counting Jolie. But between those two, between Mission and T3M4, you're 203 shards away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 213 shards away. So we'll see who gets there first. Between you going back and forth between the two and me saving T3M4 to last, we'll see who gets there first. So, all right. Old Republic. Phoenix, we'll go past there. I haven't put any additional work into the Rebels as of yet. Leia's ready to go. Oh, look. We promote Wedge. Promote people all over the place, man.
Man, I would have thought that you have it like logged into your account here for a while.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead and promote Han, Stormtrooper Han up there. Give him some love. Who else? Bistan. Alright. So yeah, Leia's 1 shard away. Han is about halfway through.
Thought you were gonna get. I thought you were counting on it. Just because you were banking on Leia getting out of Galactic War. I feel is the only reason why you're sitting at 99 out of 100.
Yeah, that's exactly why. And until I'm not gonna push her up over 100 until I'm actually using her for something. So
Fair enough.
I mean, I use her in Grand Arena, but she's not a staple anywhere. She's not an important piece. So she was sitting on defense or something, and I needed her to be up there, I would, but she can wait. Resistance. Oh, no, not them. They're not doing anything yet. So Rogue One. This is where these guys are sitting. Sorry about that. I meant to mute the mic. It didn't work. I haven't really been able to see how these guys work as a cohesive team yet. Because I haven't really worked on their abilities. I've just got other people that I'm working on their abilities for right now. So everyone's at level 3 on their abilities. And of course, unlike the rest of my characters, I haven't worked on these guys' mods either. So, so yeah, they're just kind of chilling there. Their ships are doing okay though. I'm working on the Bistan G-Wing right now.
Gotcha.
So. Scoundrel Saboteurs, so that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, how's that Dark Trail looking?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you didn't miss this past one, did you?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, I text you.
Yeah, I know. Just because you text me doesn't mean I see it.
This guy. It wasn't. It was like in the middle of the day too. It wasn't even like.
Was that Friday? Did they start at Thursday night?
I'm pretty sure they started at Friday night because I texted you on Saturday. I didn't even see it on Friday night.
Yeah, so I was out of work Thursday and Friday last week because I had strep, and Friday was like the worst day. So I don't know.
Yeah, I texted you on Saturday. I was like, "Hey, just went into phase 3, or so yeah, phase 3 or phase 4 of 6th raid."
Yeah, I pretty much missed that. I mean, as you can see here, I don't know if you noticed, no Galactic War or no
Grand Arena.
no Grand Arena on this account.
Shame, shame, shame.
So, yeah,
This guy. I mean, in all fairness, he's
winning.
not really missing too much right now because there's no Zetas in Grand Arena. In all fairness, there is ship currency in there, though, ship stuff. So
yeah, I need chip stuff. I just wanted to find this real quick.
and Omegas.
Need to make sure this is the one I'm looking. Oh, look at that! Boom.
Speaking of ship, were you able to get 6-star Chimera or no?
No, I don't have my capital ships up there. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get my capital ships. I know. All right, let's look at ships. Dockside.
Welcome to
Geos are all 7-star.
Nice.
Level 85. What do I need for this? I need one more. I think I need one more 5-star ship.
For Executrix?
Yeah.
Probably. Sounds about right.
Okay. So I need one more 5-star ship for Executrix, but I wasn't focusing on that one right now because I wanted to get ready for. Anyway, we'll go back to that. So either TIE Advance or Slave 1 will be my next 5-star ship. I'm kind of working on them each as I see them. Slave 1, if I may work on that in like the actual hard node, but it just kind of depends on the day. So, but we'll come back to that. I've been working on my light side because
Is my Jango Fett that much farther than yours?
Jango Fett for what do you mean for Bosk ship?
Yeah.
Yes, your Jango Fett is farther than mine for sure.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that much. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but like, I looked over and I saw you only had 23 out of 85, and I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah, because your Jango Fett's close to 7-star, isn't it?
No, it's close to 6 stars.
Close to 6-star. Mine is. Let me double check. Yeah, mine is like just started working on 6.
Okay.
So-
Yeah,
so
mine's
just over 5
mine's
stars.
about to hit 6 stars. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, how's my? Because him and my Houndstooth is about to hit 6 stars. The Houndstooth is actually a little farther than Jango Fett is.
So I'm grabbing Bistan's U-Wing shards anytime I can see it, and I'm also farming its hard node every day. And it has just been an uphill battle for that thing, man.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It's insane. I didn't realize how difficult it was.
I've been farming it longer than you, and I still don't have 7 stars yet.
I should have started farming it like a year and a half ago or something.
I don't think it takes that long.
Big
It's funny.
Wedge, Cassians all mix out. I'm grabbing Phantom and Ghost as I see them, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I shouldn't really be putting so much on like Phantom and Ghost. Like, I might get them to 6-star and just kind of drop off on them.
They're required for 7-star Chimera.
True. Okay. So I'll keep working on those.
And Phantom is probably one of the best reinforcement ships in the game.
Yeah, I do love that. Did I get it? Oh, I did. Yes. There you go.
Nice.
All right. So I mean, my main goal so far is to get Home 1 up to 5-star, 6-star. Yeah, 6-star, so I can start doing some more things with that. As soon as I can get Home 1 to 6-star, then I will work on my dark side and get that ship up to 6 stars as well.
Chimera.
So, yeah, capital ships. I need to put some work into Chimera, man. Now that I have my my Bistan's U-Wing up there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start leveling this ship.
That's the difference. I was like, how are all your Home 1 stuff at? because my Chimera has level 5 stuff as opposed to level 4 stuff.
Oh, I don't even have this at level 85. Man, I am just failing at life. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get home 1 to 85, and then I'll dump everything into Chimera, and we'll go that route.
Sounds good.
I'll work on home 1, then Chimera, then Executrix, and then if I feel like it, I might throw some stuff in Endurance until I get Negotiator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're sitting with that.
Hopefully we do more Geo TVs. I was looking at the rewards because it's almost the same as just doing regular TVs.
They're so much greater that with the lower stars we get almost the same rewards.
Yeah. So I found that interesting actually because it's split between Get 1 and Get 2 currency.
Oh.
I don't know if you realize that.
Sorry, what?
Get 1 and Get 2 currency. So Guild Event Token 1, the 1900. Yeah, the 1900, and then the Get 2 is the 1000. So if you look at, and we typically get like 6 stars or something like that, right?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yeah. So when you look at that comparative to the amount of, because I think you get about 5,000 of Get 1 on what we've been getting, like 25 stars, 26 stars, something like that with this guild, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Somewhere around there. It's about 5,000 to 6,000 Get 1 tokens. And so if you look at like what 6-star Geo battle is, it's 2250 of Get 2 and it's 2900 of Get 1. So
hey, you think Geos can go through this?
Padme's tough, man. That protection recovery is ridiculous.
Yeah. I went against her on my my main account with Darth Revan. Did not go over well.
That's very specific of what you get to do with that. So as we get into like the 20s, like it's like you're recouping that Get 1 currency that you would normally get from the other territory battles, but you're also getting another 5,000, 5,250 actually compared to 5,200. This is where it starts to split when you get to like 20 stars of getting about the same what you're getting at 22 stars on the other one. So it definitely makes up for sure, and the gear is much better in the battle prize boxes. Much better. It really is, because you can gear 12 stuff and gear 13 rewards in that box with the Geonosis. All right. So yeah, I think Jinken is going to be the ship that I definitely farm out of here with that Get stuff. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go all out on like the Gear 13 salvage pieces and like Chirotechs, but I think realistically I'm just going to go after Negotiator.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Is because all we need for him is for Negotiator is Genken and then the shards from that store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we have to unlock anything or anything prior to getting him, so that makes sense to just go straight for him.
I mean, obviously you need a Galactic Republic fleet to go with him.
Yeah, we're kind of working on that on the sly anyway.
Yeah, I'll say I'm about to be working on that anyways. I mean, I've already got like Ahsoka
and everything else.
Yeah, and then I'm about to go start, farming Annie. I'll go back.
Yeah, if I don't see anything else that I need to spend shards on, I get It's not so much for this account. It's been on my main account, but I get some Plo Koon shards as well
Yeah.
for his ship.
Yeah, Anakin is definitely probably my next, like I'll, because I can't not farm anything, especially for Cantina battles. I need to farm something in Cantina.
Oh man!
So
I love watching that. Like a full health, full protection. Old Ben just gets destroyed.
So I obviously have to finish off Brood Alpha, which he's 2 out of 100 to 7 stars. So once I finish out Brood Alpha, because I'm just going to be working on gear, because I'm probably just going to work on gear. Like after getting the Old Republic tunes, I'm taking a break on farming characters for at least a month or so, because I want to work on gear.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I want to work on gear. I want to get these guys geared up.
So when you say
save
the
up
Republic
Zetas.
characters, are you talking about just the
Just
Jedi Knight Revan ones? Just
yeah,
those 5?
just for Jedi Knight Revan.
Oh.
So I'm probably gonna pause for a little bit. I'm gonna work on my Padme team. I'm gonna finish off my Geos. I mean, I'll still be farming some things, right? So like Geos will continue to get farmed. My bounty hunters will continue to get farmed, but that's like really it. Range trooper. That's like 4 farms right there by itself, but I do need to like just focus in on gear, because I'm starting to get kind of scattered here, and it's going to get really hard to maintain here soon. And so I need to clump everything back up and get everything back on pace and on target with gear to make sure that I don't get ran over in Grand Arena, and I can really be helpful in territory wars. So
You got run over in Grand Arena.
So obviously taking these guys to gear 12, taking Yoda up to gear 12, getting Junkin up to gear 12, and then when Jedi Knight Revan comes up, I can just take him right up. Also, I could realistically probably get ready for a couple of other events. I can get ready for CLS, because I have most of those characters already at 7 stars, outside of 2. So I can get ready for CLS. But that's what kind of like I want to take a step back and look at and see things that like I'm really close to finishing.
That's some shit right here, man.
There's always spenders, man.
Level 40 got Bosk and
Nihilus. They spent some money.
Nihilus.
That's fine. But yeah,
I can tell you exactly what they did. They went to the store, or no, I'm sorry, the shipments.
and
And they went here, and they were like, which one of these guys do I want? Ooh, I'll take some Boba Fett. Yeah, 1,250. Not bad, right? Let's see. Oh, some Nihilus. I don't know, where'd they get Bosk from? I don't even know.
Bosk was in there for a little bit.
Was he in here?
Yeah.
Maybe shows up
For a couple of
weekly
weeks.
thing or something.
Yeah.
Tell you, man.
But yeah, I got a couple of things I'm close to for legendary, so I need to finish off tier 1 and tier 2. Outside of the Hoth twins, I'm not messing with those guys right now. Those guys, but finishing off tier 1 and tier 2, which would be CLS. And I want to gear these guys up to most of these up to about gear 11, gear 10, gear 11. To be honest with you, bounty hunters I might as well try to take up as close to 12 as I can, because they're going to be needed for that Chewie event. But I got a lot of things that need to be activated that I'm just not going to press that button on. But I am going to Ewoks after that. So I think at the first of the year, we're going after Ewoks hard. So, I mean, you got to figure we're in November, man. So, like, and November's almost over. It's the crazy thing. It goes by so quick. So, if I take, the rest of November, December to work on gear, because there's not going to be too much going on. We're going to see probably a whole bunch of marquee events. But there's not gonna be too much going on. I'll finish off some farms. I'll finish up the rest of the farm for CLS to get those other 2 characters to 7 stars, and then really like come the first of the year, come January, I can just go, all right, we're back to Ewoks. You know what I mean? Then I get a nice stable going on there, and not so like freaked out about Grand Arena and like my championship rounds on this. So so yeah, I think that's a good plan. Like December's not gonna have too much going on. I'm sure you'll be ahead of me on Darth Revan, but we already knew you were gonna be ahead of me on Darth Revan because I'm going backwards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be that far ahead of Darth Revan. Like,
Yeah, you will.
because of the hard node farms, I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm going after C-3PO.
Yeah,
So you're gonna be ahead of me regardless.
I beat that guy, man. See, not always great to spend money. They'll beat you.
But yeah, I mean, you're gonna have D-Rev before I do because I'm going backwards. Remember?
Yeah.
So I'm going Ewoks, or not Ewoks. I'm going Ewoks to get C-3PO. So
I'm technically working on 2 things right now.
Okay.
I'm working on my bounty hunters, which is going to get me Chewbacca, and then I'm working on Revan. So
Right.
when my Revan farm's done, I can slide over, start working on Darth Revan. When my bounty hunter farm's done, I can slide over, start working on Ewoks too.
See, and
So-
I'm doing Ewoks and bounty hunters. Well, right now I'm doing Revan and bounty hunters. Once Revan's done, I'm sliding over to Ewoks and bounty hunters. When bounty hunters are done, I'll slide over to D-Rev.
Yeah. So we're kind of on the same path. We're just in like little bit different spots for it. You're ahead of me on Ewoks for sure. So
Yeah.
where you're
You're-
ahead on Ewoks, I'm ahead on Darth Revan.
You're ahead on Darth Revan, yeah. So
Yeah.
we're just taking slightly different approaches there.
Yeah.
so-
Not too bad.
Nah, and then we'll converge in and get JTR.
Oh. No.
She's not that bad anymore.
No, it's not that. I know that. It's just I don't know. I guess.
It's Sith Raid, man. You need her for Sith Raid.
Yeah, I guess.
And she's a counter to bounty hunters, boss-led bounty hunters specifically, and First Order. Dude, by the way, I love my JTR on my main account. She destroyed Gear 12, like a full Gear 12 First Order team the other day. Like, it is a beautiful control team. It's great. It's great.
I'm hopping onto that account now, the IMPS account, because I'm curious what the rest of that looks like. Because I mean, for her, so when you say slide over to JTR, that means what? Working on our First Order teams first, and then
Yep.
rounding out everything we need for
JTR, yeah.
resistance.
For our resistance. Yeah, so we'll have Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, Malik, potentially by that time. C-3PO, Chewbacca, CLS, Jedi Knight Revan, Padme. I mean, we'll have a full bounty hunters team. Like, I mean, we're gonna be in really good shape. You know what I mean? By the time we go and look at trying to do JTR, and so we'll switch focus over to First Order to get BB-8, and then we can work on the rest of the Resistance. And like, the farming guide's done, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For first. Oh wow, I haven't activated anybody yet. There's my First Order.
Wow. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's like we go after, we finish some of these harder farms. We're actually going after some harder farms in the First Order, because First Order is a harder farm, actually an easier farm than a lot of these, because most of them are in Cantina. And then like Stormtrooper has 2 hard node farms, and they're easy hard node farms. So he has a little bit better drops. But
Do you need Stormtrooper specifically, or is it's just First Order, right?
it is just First Order, but you might as well get Stormtrooper. So Stormtrooper is needed for the First Order team, the good First Order team. Kylo. First Order
Officer.
Well, so the only reason I'm doing Phasma right now, it's just my GW farm, but is mainly because she is on a ship.
And she's on there with First Order Stormtrooper.
Right. But I don't plan on activating Phasma even when I get her ready for 7 stars at all until later on, until I have that ship.
So
my
do you
goal
plan on
is
the
crew.
Kylo's Officer and then Stormtrooper and Executioner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So I plan on that because that's the team I'm going to want to take to Gear 12 and put Zetas on. Phasma, I can like stop at Gear 11 and not really care that she doesn't go past 11 anytime soon.
And then on the Resistance side, it's Rey, Finn, BB-8, and then
and then the
Veterans.
and then the Viagra twins.
Gotcha.
For sure, yep. Them 2 scoundrels. Them old ones. Not Vandor. The vets. Yep. You got it. So, yeah. There may be some fun teams that I may start sliding into just as a kind of off the set type of thing, like getting Kira. Getting like Kira. I was able to do her bounty on this account. So I already got 20 shards of her. But doing like Kira, because she's a really good scoundrel lead.
You used your Bounty Hunter team for that?
Yeah, when the Galactic Republic,
Yeah, I know the Bounty Hunter.
yeah, the bounty.
I
Yeah,
didn't even attempt her.
yeah, I was able to do my bounty hunters.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll just be continuing to do that. I try to do my Gear 12 Bosk bounty hunter team on my main account to try to do Nest. Got all the way through 1 through 3, no problem. Didn't you get to 4 with Nest? It's just Nest by herself. Yeah, forget that challenge. Nest like destroys you. I actually got one. I actually won it once. The second time I didn't. But man, that was rough. Alright, my friends. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Rayson, it is always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a fantastic time in South America for your Christmas vacation, my friend. Do enjoy. Let's see. Tomorrow we got Grand Arena Live. It's the final round. Again, I do apologize for not streaming yesterday. I was under the weather. Wasn't feeling too good. The weather changes around here, man. Messes me up. I will say that. Out here in the mountains. But outside of that, yeah, we got that tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the championship round. And I think we don't have a break, do we? Do we have a break? Let me check the calendar real quick. Let me check the calendar. SWGOHEvents.com.
Slug
Calendar. GA week 2. Nope, we have 0 break. We go right into week 3 on Thursday. And then week 4 the next week after that. So, yeah. Holy moly. Why did I think we had more days left? We literally have this week and next week left of this month.
Man, so I've got a Toyota dealership right down from where I work.
Oh gosh.
So I've seen a couple of the new Supras,
Yeah.
and they're nice, but I love the older Supras. This right here. I want this exact car right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, this is nice. I'd take one of these.
Those are
wouldn't-
nice.
I wouldn't kick this Supra out of bed.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate y'all coming in and having a good time with us tonight. Until next time, our friends, we're gonna throw those deuces. Peace out.